Dog Nuttery continues. Yet again, we have another worthless dog nut trainer with new information in regards of training their worthless mutt. Here we go. And long story short, they're saying stop bribing your worthless mutt. What they mean is, what they mean is stop giving them food to do to do stuff, to follow commands, to obey. When we all know every dog nut owner, every dog nut trainer uses food to make the dog or dogs do what they want. Dog trainers in videos on websites have used food. They use food to get the dog to do what they want. You go outside and you see dog nuts walking their dog. Sometimes you see dog trainers using food to make the dog do what they want. So there is no way you can so-called train a dog without bribing it using food. That's what this relationship is between the dog and these dog nuts. It's about food. Food. It is food. Food is the link. It's not love, it's not respect, it's not friendship. It's about food. Dog sees food, you tell it what to do, you use food, and you have the dog doing what you want for the most case. Again, even Pavlov with the dog experiment has proved, he has proved that you dogs can be conditioned using food. You ring a bell, you give dogs food. You ring a bell, you give dogs food. And after a while, the dog is going to recognize that the bell means it's going to get food. And that's how you can train a dog, for the most part, to do whatever you want. That's what you can do. You can train it. Train a dog to do whatever you want by just simply using food. And we have these dog nut trainers, saying not to bribe the dog, but how else are you going to get these worthless mutts to listen to your annoying ass? Do you use force? Do you use pain, punishment? Can't do that. Can't use food. Can't use punishment. So what do? Do you just talk to it like a person and build that rapport? No, end of the day, you have to use food because that's all dogs understand. And it's unfortunate that these dog nuts think the dog loves them. The dog is their friend just because they feed it. They think the dog loves them because dog nuts, you gotta cut it out. Cut it out. And I've said this before with this dog culture that there are so many dog nut trainers out there. So many. And each of them will have entirely different information about dogs and how to train dogs. Information about dogs. All of them will have something different. All of them will have a different way of training dogs. Every single one of them is different. Some will say, do this, don't do this, do that, don't do this. You can do this, but do it that way. Don't do it that way, do it this way. It is so much out there. So that only means that this dog culture is very subjective, where these dog nutters can, where they can make up, any information they want. It's free game, and because there's no regulation, there's really no one other than myself and other dog haters calling them out on this bullshit that they spew out. Some will say dogs, never attack unprovoked. Dogs will never attack. Always a reason for dogs attacking. And we've seen and read countless stories of dogs attacking randomly. For instance, there's one where a dog jumped out of the second story of a house all the way down to attack children who were jumping on a trampoline. But anyways, like always, this dog culture is senseless. It is senseless. It is dumb. It is ridiculous. It is pathetic. And each day, they are proving that the bar is getting lower and lower and lower. Where any dog nut can own any dog and do whatever they want with the dog, say whatever they want, and there's no accountability, there's no repercussion, and people die by these dogs, but we just have to keep moving on and loving these worthless mutts every day. But anyways, go to the dog butcher with another worthless mutts, and remember, it is okay to hate dogs.